change hell. Unbeknownst to the reception guests, who were still engrossed completely in their matter-of-facts, Fareswell stood before one of his works, the red one, with his back to it. He looked at everyone in the gallery to get their attention. No one was interested in the slightest. Fareswell peered across the room to Sabukia, who was in the corner waiting. She puckered her lips, shrugged her shoulders, and offered her hands, touching at the wrists, to the artist, insinuating that these were his people, his flock of children on whom he must cast his spell, implying, if he did this, she would be his. Feeling the vibe of Sabukia's psychic transference, Fareswell took a deep breath, then burst joyfully with a hearty yell, while his arms flailed about as he gestured congenially. Once he had enough of that, he moved on to the yellow painting and roared ferociously. He raked the air with his hands, gnashed his teeth, and furrowed his brow. Spit flew from his mouth like sparks from an ignited fuse. Realizing that he was becoming too absorbed with the ire of the yellow painting, he placed himself in front of the green one. His voice and gestures subdued, as if disinterested, lethargic. Barely a peep out of him. Fareswell, aware that he was losing his audience, stepped before the black painting. He moaned in anguish, contorting his body for emphasis. Emptiness was brought forth as he stood with mouth gaping, his body going limp. The artist continued on through the dye juxtapositions, comparing and complexing his voice and gesticulation respectively to each color in hybrid combination. When Fareswell got to the final painting, the quadi juxtaposition, he frenzied until exhaustion consumed his senses. He fell to the floor in exasperation. The performance had been executed. However, the show was about to begin. The now silenced guests viewed the artist and concluded instinctively that this exhibit was a work in completion. They followed suit by primally expressing their opinions, grunting and groaning individually and in groups about the paintings. An awareness charged the gallery, creating a continuity amongst the attendees up to the point when they all became enraptured in convoluted convulsions in an ominous, gregarious chant.